We are ashamed, my queen. Please forgive us for calling you a witch.
Several weeks
Have
after the
mercy on
coronation,
us.
the royal announcements echoed throughout the kingdom. King Chinedu and Queen Ada would begin their first royal tour, visiting villages across the land to meet their people. But among the places they could have chosen, there was one village at the top of Ada's list, Omago, the very village where she had been rejected, the very place where she had been called a witch. The news reached Omago before sunrise. The king and queen are coming. The royal procession will arrive before noon. The entire village burst into activity. Men swept the dusty roads. Women decorated the village square with fresh palm leaves and colorful fabrics. Children rehearsed songs of welcome. Yet, beneath the excitement was something else: fear. The village chief sat quietly beneath the old iroko tree. I don't know if she had come to forgive us or to punish us. No one answered. Every villager remembered how they had treated Ada, the marketplace where they refused to sell her food, the cruel names they called her, the lonely days she carried water from the distant stream because no one allowed her near the village well. Those memories now filled every heart with shame. By midday, the sound of royal trumpets echoed through the valley. A magnificent procession entered the village. Royal guards rode proudly on horseback. Behind them came musicians, drummers and dancers. Then at the center of the procession rode the royal carriage carrying King Chinedu and Queen Ada. The entire village fell silent. The carriage came to a gentle stop. A royal guard opened the door. King Chinedu stepped out first, then Queen Ada followed. She was dressed in elegant royal robes of deep blue and gold. A beautiful crown rested upon her head, but it was not the crown that captured everyone's attention. It was her face, the same gentle face they had once mocked, the same eyes they had once cried because of their cruelty. Without a single command being given, the villagers slowly fell to their knees, one after another. The entire village bowed before the woman they had once called a witch. The village chief crawled forward until he reached Queen Ada. Tears rolled freely down his face. "Your Majesty, we have sinned against you. We believed lies. We judged you without evidence. We abandoned you when you needed us most. Can you ever forgive us?" Before Ada could answer, the elderly woman who had once refused to sell her food stepped forward. She was now weak with age. She knelt before the queen, unable to stop crying. "My queen, there was days you came to my store hungry. I lied and said I had nothing to sell. I watched you walk away in tears. I have regretted it every single day." Soon another village spoke. "I threw stone at your house." Another added, "I warned my children never to speak to you." Then another, "I called you a witch." One by one, the villagers confessed the pain they had caused. The square echoed with tears and apologies. Queen Ada looked at every face before her. For a moment, memories flooded her heart. The loneliness, the rejection, the sleepless nights, the tears she had cried when she believed the whole world had forgotten her. She could have taken revenge. She was now the queen. With a single command, she could have humiliated those who had humiliated her. But that was not the woman her dream had shaped her to become. She slowly stepped down from the royal platform and walked towards the villagers. Then, to everyone's surprise, she began helping them to their feet. "Please stand." No one moved. Again she smiled. "I said stand." Slowly they rose. Queen Ada looked around the silent village. "I forgave all of you long before I became queen. The villagers stared at her in amazement. If I carried hatred in my heart, I would still be prisoner of my own past. My suffering taught me compassion, not revenge." Tears flowed freely through the crowd. The queen continued, "Never judge someone because tragedy followed them. Sometimes people are already carrying pain too heavy for words. The last thing they need is our condemnation. They need our kindness." A deep silence settled over the village. Even the children listened carefully. King Chinedu stepped forward with a smile. "My queen has forgiven you, and because she had shown mercy, so shall this kingdom. He raised his hand towards the royal officials. Beginning today, a new school will be built in Umago. The villagers gasped. A modern health center will also be built. More chairs fill the air. A clean well will be dug so no family will ever have to fetch water from the distant stream again. Many villagers begin to cry openly, and every widow, orphan, elderly person in this village will receive support from the royal treasury. The crowd erupted with joyful applause. The same village that had once rejected Ada was now receiving blessing because of her mercy. The village chief stepped forward once more. "My queen, how can we ever repay you?" Queen Ada smiled gently. "There is only one way." The entire village listened. "When a stranger comes to your village, welcome them. When someone is grieving, comfort them. When rumors begin, seek the truth before you judge. And when someone falls, help them rise. If you do this, that will be the greatest gift you can ever give me." The villagers nodded through their tears. From that day forward, Umagu became known throughout the kingdom as the village of compassion. No widow was abandoned, no orphan was neglected, no stranger was judged by rumors. Years later, parents would gather their children beneath the old iroko tree and tell them the story of the young woman everyone called a witch, who became the most beloved queen the kingdom had ever known. And every storyteller ended with the same words: "Never judge a person's destiny by their season of suffering. The one the world rejects today may become the one the world honors tomorrow." The end. Thank you for following us in this journey.